haven't met a whole lot of new weirdos lately, so my videos haven't been funny lately as much as they've been social commentary. And then people have been pissing me off on the comments, and so I respond to them in a video, and then that pisses them off, and you know, cyclical cycle goes round and round. But I'm gonna do another social commentary right now. And later, I'll go back to the funny stuff like the residents here. There's some good times. Okay, but let's talk for a second about pro-life, pro-choice, what those mean. Growing up, I was very pro-life. I was very anti-abortion. I was raised by Juna Nord Cleaver. Very, very Republican. Except my dad's the only Republican I know who doesn't like guns. And I sometimes feel like I need to call the NRC and be like, you got a rogue one? Because it's weird. But I was raised very Republican, even though I have never claimed that as such. In fact, I have been a registered independent ever since I was 18. But, okay, so pro-life. I get it. You're pro the life of the child. But who else's life might you be pro? Maybe the woman who's pregnant? Well, she should have thought about that before she opened her legs. Okay, well, take this. Well, I understand, maybe rape or incest. Okay, maybe. Okay, thanks for that concession that some women can maybe have a life. But take this for just a hypo. She absolutely loves the guy. He says he loves her too. She believes him. Because we do that. When they treat us well and we want to believe them, we do. And then she gets pregnant and he says peace. Well, now she's alone. She's got to raise this child on her own. She won't have any support from him. She can hound him for child support, but then he'll want to be in the child's life and he'll want to control the child's life and he'll want to control her life because all money has strings attached. All. Even when it is court ordered. All money has strings attached. She's like 17, 18. If he'd stayed with her, they would have done the honorable thing and gotten married. But he didn't. He wasn't going to stay with her. He wasn't going to marry her. He really just wanted sex. And they were together for, I don't know, 6 months, 8 months, however long. And she believed him that he loved her. But then he left. Okay. She can put the kid up for adoption. But the system is so overcrowded as it is. Kids are stuck in the system for ages. They don't get out. That's a horrible way to live. That's a horrible existence for her child that she doesn't even want to go through 9 months of pregnancy for. Okay, her parents could adopt it. Yeah, they're done raising their kids. They don't want to raise their teenagers' kids. And that's just one example of a typical woman who might want an abortion. Or maybe she's in her 40s and her children are grown. This was very much a surprise. She was expecting grandchildren, not children. Many women who get abortions are in their 40s. They were not expecting to get pregnant. They've been with their spouse for who knows how long. She maybe hasn't even menstruated in a while, so it didn't occur to them to still use birth control. okay, that's a lot of women who have abortions too. Or the woman who did use birth control, the man who did use the condom, they still got pregnant. They still can't afford this child. They really, truly can't. Even if he sticks by her, they don't want to raise this child in poverty. And they don't want it to be in the system forever and ever and ever either. So why not kill it before it's fully formed? So yes, I was pro-life. Then I became pro-choice. For those reasons. Because really, whose life are you pro? The woman deserves to have a life too. And if she tries to have an illegal abortion, it's not going to be safe. And she might end up dying. Whose life are you pro? Now, pro-choice is not the same thing as pro-abortion. It is absolutely not. But I will tell you straight up, I have become pro-abortion since I've gotten MS. Because, again, the system is so crowded. We don't need more children born and shoved into the foster system. There are so many parents who want children that are alive right now. But unfortunately, insurance doesn't cover adoption. It covers IVF. And so it forces the body to do something it can't, and often results in multiple births. The system is so broken. But I'm also pro-abortion because if there's any cure for MS, it's in stem cell research. And maybe that's selfish of me, but let's let it do some good. A child who grows up unwanted, unloved, that's no way to grow up. Let it do some good.